We are on a family road trip in France. In our last video, we left Paris and drove to the beautiful Saint Malo, where we explored the ancient wall city. While we were there, we did a day trip to Mont Saint Michel. In this video, we will tell you more about that.
On our tour, our guide explained that the Celts and others were drawn to the location of Mont Saint Michel for religious activities, especially due to its height. The Celtic people often liked going to high places to pray. The granite rock of Mont Saint Michel was originally known as Montom. In the year 708, the Archangel Michael, or in French, Michel, appeared in a dream vision to Saint Aubert, Bishop of Avranches, and asked him to build a sanctuary in his name. In 966, the church was built, and at that same time, a village below began to develop to welcome the first pilgrims. As the pilgrim resident numbers grew, the construction continued. And look how marvelous Mont Saint Michel is. It was spectacular. It was just amazing. And I was just struck too, probably more than anything, to think about the work people did to build it, because they could only bring materials in at high tide. And they preferred to do it at the king tide, or not the king tides, but the higher high tides that occur every 2 weeks with full or new moons. The workers would get hurt because of it.
Loaded up the flat bottom boat during low tide and then just waited for the tide to lift it and be able to take it to the island.
You just think of the perseverance, and I mean, it's the commitment. You know, they were building it to praise God and to have a place of worship and for people to come and be healed. Tide flat, so incredibly flat. So it goes for like a few miles, it looks like. And they described in the old days how when people were coming there to worship or to get healed, that some people would die in the tide flats. They'd get caught in quicksand.
Or the tide coming rushing in.
Or it would rush in so severely, either in or out.
The guy was also saying that it could get really foggy around the island too, and so then people would not only potentially, that's part of how they would get lost out there.
This place can be covered by mist and you don't see it. That happened to me many times. I just come and stand there. I said to client, look, no more tour. The Mont Saint Michel disappeared, it's gone with the wind. But a few minutes later, you will see it. And then, what will happen to the pilgrims that time? They will come and walk around. They go far, they don't know that they are getting lost. And then, the water is coming. They were in trap. Now, that's why monks used to ring the bell. When there's a mist, they will only continuously ringing the bell. Then you will know where to direct yourself.
And two, because the tide kind of would come in funny ways and sort of carve out little paths that you could be walking out while it's coming into high tide without realizing that behind you is...
Yes. Before 2014, there was no access to Mont Saint Michel during high tide, but due to the installation of a bridge and a hydraulic dam system, high tide is no longer a problem for access.
Wesley's going to have to watch out. Oh, he's okay. This is interesting. It looks like that's how they get garbage down. So he was describing that there are 8 full-time residents, 3 priests, and 5 nuns. You really can stay here. The hotel rooms range from about 300 to 750 euro a night or so. So this apparently helped inspire Diagon Alley. Over this way. Oh, there we go. Have to sneak around the corner. Wow. Look at that. I think this is maybe the busiest part of Mont Saint Michel now, with tourism abounding. Food, snacks, drinks, trinkets, relics.
Okay, what did you guys think about squeezing through that little alley?
That was a little freaky.
That was a little, I didn't even think, like he said, we're going that way. So I just like bulleted through it. I'm like, I'm getting through this fast. And before anybody, because I didn't want to be between people.
This is pretty narrow up here. So look at us go on our guided tour. Wesley and I with broad shoulders. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze.
Which one? Yes, okay.
I maybe
So this is, I believe, the oldest church. And you can hear there's a mass going now.
Yeah.
As I said, there were a lot of conflict about Mont Saint Michel. But between French and English, there were one war which they call 100 Years' War. Actually, this war lasts more than 100 years, but to make it short, they call it 100 Years' War. Then came a young lady, Jeanne d'Arc, Joan of Arc, in 1429. She was 16 years old. She said she got a message from Saint Michael telling him to become a soldier and join the army and free French from English. Not easy. Women didn't have any right, as you know. She made it. She became a soldier, but she were defeating. Many people make mistake to say that the English soldiers killed Joan of Arc. No, the Inquisition, the Catholic Church. They accused her of witchcraft, also heresy. Why? Women were not allowed to wear pants. This is men's clothes. She explained to them, I do that to ride a horse. I can't do it in a dress or a skirt. Unfortunately, she was burned on the 30th of May, 1431 in Rouen.
We're way up here now. And look at that. Holy moly. Down, down, down. And then this is what it looks like. Looking up to the top of the church with a copper Saint Michael at the top.
My morning light, and hear the dogs and whistle blowing. One more kiss and one more fight, one more song with a beer song. Hey, 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 hey,